G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU and welcome to Tropico 6. And I want to give a big shout out to Maria from the PR department at Kalypso Media for providing me with a key. Thank you very much for that, most appreciated. And I'm going to be trying it out. If you enjoy the video, think about hitting that like button and subscribing and maybe hitting that bell notification icon. But yeah, so let's go in. First of all, we're going to go into customization. That's where we get to customize our El Presidente. So you have various female, male. That's the default. I think we might stick with that. I think that might be with that. We've got traits here. Traits are kind of, it's not as expanded as it has been in previous Tropicos. In previous ones you were able to pick a number of different traits. These are kind of all bundled into like just various things here. So manipulative gives you various bonuses and negative effects. I'm just going to stick on kind of normal just for this playthrough. It's been a little while since I played Tropico, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty with this, but and then we can adjust our palace, how that looks. I've already gone through and done a few things here. So you can change the path and you can change the layouts to different layouts, as you can see. I think that one's probably okay. Palace, you can change the window styles, add a wall style, and you can change the colours of it. So that's all good. We'll get rid of the customization. Go into a new game. We're going to go into missions. At the moment there's only one mission available, and that's Penultimo of the Caribbean, the very first joint adventure of El Presidente and his loyal aide Penultimo. The story tells of how they met, a murder conspiracy, and Penultimo's masterful plan. I wonder how many times I'll mess up that name. To fund their way to independence by smuggling gold nuts. So it's in the colonial era, and the focus is on smuggling, logistics, and proclaiming independence. So let's jump in and see what it's all about.
Most beloved Presidente, do you remember Tropico? Emerald palm trees, platinum beaches, and crystalline seas, from which the sun reflects like the twinkling of jewels and golden coins. It is I, Presidente, Penultimo, your faithful aide, your biggest fan. I chronicled your triumphs. Fear not, for nothing was written down. Penultimo never forgets, unless he is told to, of course.
Of course.
So, let us enjoy these stories of the past. And what better place to start than the time you first met your loyal Penultimo, oh most successful Presidente. It was like the first sunrise of my life.
Good SOS on the beach there.
Hello there. You
Hello.
must be the new governor. I'm Lord Wyndham, voice of the Crown, and it's your job to do as I say. Until your mandate runs out, at least.
Oh, don't sulk. I'm sure you'll last a long time. Lord knows I don't want to do this by myself. Let's start with a sugar plantation. Okay. So, sugar plantation. Alright, let's just pause the game for a moment and have a look around and see what we've got. It is a very good looking game, to say the least, but that's always been the case with Tropico. And we have this archipelago that we are in. So we can expand out to other islands. But we've got our, obviously that's our palace. Here we've got, what's that, corn. It's a Teamster's office, construction office. These will be houses, bunkhouse, a chapel. Alright, nice, we'll start off with the chapel. We've got our dock. Okay, the other thing we want to look at is... I want to have a look at who we're dealing with. We've got the revolutionaries and the royalists. Relations. We've got no rebellion threat. Happiness is good for the moment, as you would expect. Okay, era outline. Mandate time. So we've got 7 years, 10 minutes at the moment. Wait, crown demands extend that. Send pirates on raids to get extra goods or people. Heists. Okay. Mission outline. Lead Tropico to glory and prosperity. Conspire with the revolutionaries. Find a secret way of claiming independence with the crown.
Now then, you should know who I am. Lord Roger Wyndham, right hand of the crown. At least I was until... well, that's not your concern. I'm here to lick you lazy tropical types into shape for the Empire. You'll find me firm, but unfair, which is how it should be. So, I don't want to hear any whining. Now, where are my slippers?
Right, so that's the Empire that we currently are ruled under.
I am the infamous revolutionary Sofia Ortega, and this is my struggle. My people are oppressed. We cannot benefit from our own efforts as rich men, always take what we make for themselves. But I shall not rest until my people are free. Except for sleep, and weekends, and maybe tea breaks. I shall not rest undeservedly until my people are free.
Sofia Ortega. Okay, so revolutionaries disapprove of colonial tyranny and strive for independent, self-sufficient tropical nation. Like buildings and government tools that educate and support the people, military buildings are appreciated. It's like anything that contributes to the increased wealth and dominance of the crown oppressing. Good. Okay, so we need to get a plantation going. Construction, and we'll go into food and resources. Plantation, and he wants a sugar plantation. So wherever it's green is pretty good for sugar. Efficiency 96. Wondering if we can get 2 in here. Just like down here. We maybe get 2 in there. Probably can. Let's build a road. And then the plantation. Sugar. We put one. It's 86.92. Plantation, sugar. 81. Better off this way. $22, 34. About as good as we're going to get it. So we'll build those 2. We'll get it running again. And our teamsters should head over and start to build those. Now these little places here are shacks. So the population will build shacks if there's no other housing available. That will start building any moment. There's our freight has just come in with a bit of trade.
I have new instructions. I mean, suggestions.
Okay.
The plantation's growing nicely, I take it? Hmm? Filthy thing, nature. But there's money in it.
Now, to get things done, we'll need manpower. Getting the cooperation of the locals in this sweat-encrusted hellhole means bribing them with something they want. Rum works well. Alcohol generally works. So build a lovely new distillery. I'll export some too, would you? There's some cash coming in. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, so we need a rum distillery. Alright, so we've built both of those. I suppose the idea here will be to get rum distillery near it. Population unemployed, and there's 16 vacant jobs, so people can go to work. Industry. Can I fit that in there? No, not without encroaching. Alright, let's fit it in here. Right, Teamsters, go to work. Let's have a look at our happiness. Overall happiness. It's all on the lower side. Funds on the low side. And I'd imagine housing is down there. Faith, healthcare. Food not too bad at the moment. So this is allowing local consumption on there. Got 8 of 8 workers. How many workers we got in here? 7 of 8. 2 of 8. 8 of 8. Right. Good. There goes our rum distillery. Slowly being built. Anytime now.
I ask myself,
Oh,
Governor,
Sophia.
do the ends justify being mean? But for independence, any sacrifice is worthwhile.
People have taken this to heart and constantly try to find new ways to sacrifice for the cause. They're very inventive. Please make a sacrifice as well for the people. Produce corn. Have a corn plantation when we've got one. Okay. So we just need to produce 1,000 corn. Except that. Because that's already doing that. Now, have we got anything that takes advantage of that? What's this? Ranch. Workers. Alright, here comes our rum distillery.
Your distillery seems to be working. Quick tip, Governor. It's best not to sample your own tipple, if you get my meaning. Jolly good.
I'll certainly make it my business to avoid your island cocktails. Too much coconut, you see. Did I mention I'm allergic to coconut? Just one of the reasons I hate this place. Let's extend our mandate time by 12 months.
It's my job to fully exploit these islands, insignificant as they are. Or bananas, giant apes, dinosaurs, whatever has monetary value.
So I need you to get whatever we've got. If you've got the guts, expand, Governor, expand. Go to all the islands and find me things to sell. Are you listening, or are your ears just painted on? What a rude man. Build a Teamster port on each of the 3 other islands. Okay.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny favour.
Demanding. Whereas this telegram I received this morning says that overambitious, egotistical bug, I think that's you, Should do as we instruct without making a blunder. You won't make a blunder, will you? Our last blunderer's ears are still nailed to the pillory. Build a plantation. 2. Alright. We've got 180 days. Doesn't say what type of plantation. Just as a plantation. We haven't got a lot of room over here. We do need to build that Teamster port, so this might be... What do we got over here? Let's just have a look. Just pause it for a moment. Food and resources, plantation. Build corn. Banana's not great. Pineapple? No. Sugar? No. Corn is pretty big over here. Okay. Tobacco, no. Coffee? Cotton. We could do cotton. Seems to be a lot of places around here that we can do cotton with. Rubber. I think we do cotton, to be honest. But before we do that, we're going to need to build our Teamster port over here. And I think if we put it somewhere like that, bring a road. Possibly bring a road all the way down through here. Oh, let's get it straight if we can. Okay. We're just going to wait for the Teamsters to come over and build that for us. So let's get moving on that. How are we going with this at the moment? Alright, we're producing sugar. I need that to go here. So we've got... Workers are okay. Happiness down to 47%. 33, 29. Faith. Fun. Need more fun. Let's go and stick a tavern in there. We'll stick a tavern right there. Right, not being built at the moment. Why not? Ah, because we weren't running, that's why. Alright, let's speed it up just a little bit. We're still doing okay with money. As I said, I'm a little bit rusty with these sort of games, so I'm just going to take it a little bit slow. Alright, we're producing corn. Freight is bringing in a little bit, not much. Come on. Bring the sugar in. There we go. Sugar's coming in, rum's going out. There's a bit of that, and we should be able to do some trade with that. Go to trade. Rum. Export that. Just do a short one on that at the moment. Okay, so that should now be under active. Yep. We can buy more trade licenses if we want to do more trading, but we start off with one. Okay, so this is being built. I think we might need another construction office just to produce, just so that we've got more ability. Get it right in a minute. So if we pop you in there, that'll give us some extra construction workers.
Viva la revolution! Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
We appreciate this good turn you've done for us, and I assure you we will stop revolving before we go all the way around and end up back where we started, but the struggle can be protracted. I'm going to go with 10 revolutionaries. They're the people we need to keep happy. Alright, support's going up. That's good. Are we going over here? Started building yet? Come on. Need you to start building. I need that team support over there so we can build the plantation. We'll probably do some textiles over here. Alright, 9,000 in that time. Plus some more immigrants. Probably time, we're getting a lot of shacks around. So probably time to put some housing down. To the residential. We're going to put bunkhouses down because anything else they need to be well off or better or rich or better. Whereas these should help everyone. Do you want to put another one down? Yep. We're getting a few shacks down here as well, so let's stick another one down here. We'll fit one in somewhere. Oh, we can stick one next to the Teamsters. There we go. Should help a little bit with housing. Well, alright, they're building over here. Good.
I ask myself, Governor, do the ends justify being mean? But for independence, any sacrifice is worthwhile.
Alright, so they want a library. Yep, we'll do that. Alright, so our team support is just about done. Just set that back down to speed 1 for the moment. Just leave it running. We want 2 plantations. And in fact, before we do that, we probably want construction office. Let's get some people over here. And industry. Right. Food and resources, plantation, and we're going to go for cotton. Efficiency 75%. It's not large enough there. $94, $95. 95 is the best we can get there. Alright, we'll stick a cotton plantation there. And can we put another one down? Cotton. Here maybe? $42%. 4. 94 is about the... Oh no, hang on, there's a 95 there somewhere. 95%. Alright. And road. One here. And in there. Right. Let those build up. Once those have been built, just speed up again a little bit. We're building our housing at the moment. And that should improve our support. It should get rid of some of these shacks around the place. Only $600 that time. Maybe we might not be producing very much rum. How are we going with that trade? I'm 476. Going over here. Anything happening at the moment? No. Construction crews are building over here. Right, they should start now to go over and start building those plantations for us. Right, there's our housing. So, happiness should be up for housing. 33, and that should start to rise still. Because these... That's not full. Almost full. Only half full. That's not full. Okay. Here they go. Here go the workers. Here comes our construction group. Once these are built, we'll start to see shacks appearing here, so we'll need to do some housing over here. Housing can be quite expensive. We need to be a bit careful with that. We're doing... Got 500 rum in storage.
Well, you did the right thing, which is whatever the Crown says it is. Cream tea?
No, thank you. Let's not get complacent, though, and remember the old saying, today's governor is tomorrow's plantation sweeper. Ha! Funny to think, I bet your predecessor wishes he could be a plantation sweeper. Let's extend our mandate again. Alright, $8,000 in that time. That's good. So yeah, so we're starting to get some shacks around here. So let's stick a couple of bunkhouses down, maybe along the foreshore here. Might leave just a gap there. The main reason for that is I'm sure the workers are going to want to have a drink after work, so there's a tavern for them. Keep them happy. And residential, put another bunkhouse. There. That was a building. It is a bunkhouse. Ooh. Okay, the other thing is, so we've got this producing cotton. We've got this one producing cotton. Probably, have a look in industries. Tannery, textile mill. I'm not going to be making any textiles from it because that's in the World War era and we're in the colonial era. How's this going? Corn, rum, meat. Right, let's get this library done. Where are we going to do that? Media education, library. I'll put it in there. Just the front of it. Hmm. Where are we going to fit this? Let's take a road just straight down the back here. And we will go and stick a library here. Right, go build that for me.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny favour.
Of course you do. Fulfill export trade route with the Crown. Okay. We actually have a trade route going with the Crown at the moment. We're a little under halfway through it, so hopefully that should complete it. What are we going with? Is it worth us buying another trade route? I think it's just 5% here. Thinking not at the moment. Just hold on to our money. Cotton. Yep, it's producing. That's good. What else have we got here? Let's have a look around and see what we got. The pollution, not worried about. What I'm more worried about is resources. But coal, iron, over there. Coal, gold. Could look to do some mining over here. Any nickel anywhere? No, we're not going to need that probably. Any oil? Well, there's a bit of oil. Okay, we've got plenty of fish around the place. Alright. So, let's have a look at mines. Get that running again. Construction. And resources. Mine. Mine a bit of that. And run a road. I can't run a road down there. How are we going to get this road down there? Because that's blocking it now. Well, the other thing would be we're going to want to put a mine up here as well. Possibly get 2 mines up here on this one. Then connect those with a road. Bring that road in here. May well be able to... Can I take that one up that too steep? Nope. Alright. Bit messy, but... Okay. And then we just need to... see, where are we going to be able to run this? Run this one through here. Sorry, you're going to lose your shack. Sorry about that. Do that. Up to there. And then up to there. Okay.
Viva la revolución! Together, Governor Ju I and the people will turn everything around.
Alright, we built the library. Which is a good turn. I assure you we'll start. Right. 10 revolutionary immigrants. So there's our library. High school. Might hire a foreign worker for that. And open the research screen. Free housings. Penal colony increases the immigration rate. Advanced boat services. You know what? I'm just going to queue these up. These are all edicts, which is a good point. That's something we haven't looked at. Edicts. So these are things that we can issue. Food for the people. Good quality. Increases general... But, okay. No free lunch. Urban development. Construction cost of all residential buildings by 50%. We may need to run that at some stage. Mandatory siesta. Decreases job quality by 15%. Decreases efficiency by 12%. Decreases the pollution by 10%. You know what?
Work is hard, and nobody appreciates that more than you, Presidente. You've never had to do a day of hard labor in your life, and you aren't about to start now. As a show of goodwill to the citizens of Tropico, a mandatory 2-hour siesta is to be declared after lunch. It is not a great recipe for productivity, but it sure breaks up those long afternoons slaving away. With this edict, you snooze, but you do not lose.
Absolutely. I think everybody should get a 2-hour afternoon nap. Issue it. Here we go. Alright, so we've got something happening over here. Yep, we've got the coal being produced or being built. And we just need to build our other 2 Teamster ports. But I reckon that's probably a good place to call the video. Put a cut in here and we'll take this up in the next video. And while everyone's having a 2-hour afternoon snooze, I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.